Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? Do we want to do season 11?
Cook across generations is very different. Which begs
I'm
the
doing
age-old
good. Heck
question,
yeah.
which
Hey
generation
Neko, what
has
got
the
you into
best
culinary arts
recipes?
and becoming a
This is for
chef?
baby boomers who have history on their side.
Let's see. Becoming a chef. So growing up, there has never really been many options for me, right? There's never really been any many options. Like I was for the most part quiet. I stick to myself. I didn't really do anything, right? I didn't really do anything. I just kind of existed and played games and stuff. And when I got into like high school and stuff like that, when things were like really ramping up, like getting bad at home and stuff, um one of the things that I could do to escape from that was cooking because I lived in that duplex, right? On the other side was my landlord and stuff. And there was a sliding door for the kitchen. Like, one of those old-timey sliding doors that would slide into the wall. And I would just shut that. I would do my best to cook in the crappy kitchen that we had. And it would give me a bit of peace because I could just put my headphones in and I could cook. And, I really did not want to go into the military because it was either, find a way to get a scholarship, which I was not academically gifted, or I could go into the military. Those were the only two options that my family gave me. And, you know what? I'm not really a big fan of, being forced to being pimped. I'm not really a big fan of being pimped out to the military, you know? So I wasn't going to do that. And so I really got into cooking in high school through Culinary 101 in my junior year. And I just kept with it, kept with it, kept with it because it let me use my hands and got me like, stopped and just stopped me for a second when things were getting like especially rough? Also, Mouse, thank you so much for the follow. I greatly heck and appreciate it. I hope everything else a wonderful day. And what do you have for dinner? I'm eating stir-fried noodles. Oh, very good, very good. But yeah, so I just kept with it, and it was one of those activities that I could just do. And after high school, because my other career choice was being a politician, getting into politics and stuff like that. I realized, hey, I don't exactly have any friends, like post graduation. And so I made a choice. I was going to be a chef because everyone loves it when someone they know can make great food walks through that door. The entire mood brightens up. So I wanted to be that person. I wanted to be that person. And so that's how I like stuck with being a chef.
And are known for cooking traditional cuisine and old world family recipes. Or
Nicomantic
is
for
it the resourceful
2026,
Jess,
2027, I'd
the
vote.
latchkey kids who grew up in the
But
70s
why a
and 80s?
catboy? Because I'm very reclusive. I'm very reclusive, but I also like snuggles. So I don't like it when people like really kind of force themselves into my view. That just kind of pushes me away. But if someone's chill and they have good vibes and stuff like that, I'll slink up right next to them and snuggle and stuff.
Yes.
Or is it the boundary pushing, adventurous Gen Z?
In Orange
Who do
because
everything on their phone?
it's much more outgoing than what I grew up with. So that's the person I wanted to be.
This season on MasterChef,
You know what, William?
the ages.
Vote Necromantic Chef 2028 in the heckin' U.S. president seat. I will put Catboys back in the kitchen, heckin' in aprons and without shoes or socks. Okay, I need the foot community in on this. They're kind of fanatic. That's so sweet. Blah blah.
It's generational warfare like never before.
Blah blah blah. How are you doing, Mouse?
I gotta target the strongest competition right
I
now.
thought it would have to do with being a femboy. No, it's mostly just how I am.
Regret messing with us like that.
Where there's smoke, there's fire, right?
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Our most explosive season yet.
And flambe. Let it burn.
Go, 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 go!
You're killing me, man! No.
What'd you say? Sorry, can't hear you.
What?
For sake. Oi.
Shut up! Too much, too much.
Ooh.
In order to succeed this season,
If you become president, I'm gonna turn around and
welcome to Los Angeles
becoming
Football
a
Club.
PMC.
Not quite ready.
Prime Minister. What?
They'll have to prove that age is just a number.
Did you see blow-torching steaks on TikTok?
I did.
Please don't do that again. It's the restaurant takeover.
Bruh.
Hearing aids.
Someone use a TikTok trend.
Maybe you're too old.
It's raw.
It's bloody raw.
That is disgusting. That is unedible. That was embarrassing.
Private
That's
military
one of the
contracts.
worst
Oh,
experiences
okay, okay. I get you. I get you.
Along the way.
Tastes like spicy baby food.
I'm going home.
Oof, this is painful.
But those with a fighting spirit,
I think it's absolutely.
But yeah, welcome on in, mouse, to my IRL lore.
Standard. You've gone above.
Excuse me. Also, my name's Lao. I think that is. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day and what we have for dinner. And thank you so much for the follow. I agree. I can appreciate it.
your generation. The trophy,
So boomer.
that's who I am. And $250,000. It's a joy to taste.
Thank you, Chef.
Your evolution. Is
I
truly
trust your
remarkable.
administration to
MasterChef
have us do the stuff that's worth it.
An old dog
You know
learning
what?
new tricks.
If I get elected in 2028 for my presidential campaign, I will make mayor of New York City Zoran Mamdani my heckin' vice president. We will get people housing. We will get people covered. We will make sure no one goes hungry in this country. Let's see. When I was going to 9th grade, I partaken in engineering and robotics, and was the computer there? Decided to drop history and science for a second elective and try culinary. It appeals to me more. And being able to be creative and a bit more. Exactly. But yeah, how are you doing? Ning? Or Lau? Let's see, what's your favorite dish to cook? Are we talking my favorite dish to eat or my favorite dish to present? Because those are different. My favorite dish to eat is lasagna, of course. No garf, of course, no garf. And my favorite to present to someone else is chicken koresh, which is in my cookbook.
Living proof.
CTE is short for Career in Technical Education. Okay. I'm orange. Oh, actually, Mouse, you're just coming in here, so you probably don't know. Hold on. Let me just do this. Make sure that's not. Okay, I'm glad I pulled that up first. Let me show you. Real quick. Okay, go down here. Go down to. Okay, I don't have it. Wait, do I have it in there? Food pictures. Okay. Okay, here. This is the dish I'm talking about. This is called the chicken crash. It's a oh, hold on. That's a huge picture. Hold on. Transform. Fit the screen. This right here is chicken crash. It's a braised celery and chicken and celery dish over Saudi rice with pomegranate seeds, pomegranate molasses, toasted pistachios, chiffonade mint, and yeah, all of that good stuff. Oh, and a little bit of, did I say a little bit of pomegranate molasses? Well, a little bit of pomegranate molasses. It's very earthy, it's very sweet, it's very savory and salty. It's a very, like, balanced dish between a little bit of everything, you know? And it's honestly one of my heckin', is like one of the top dishes I'm proud of having helped develop, you know? And so, of course, you know, I made it my way, and I put it in, I put it in my cookbook. Madeline VT, why does that sound familiar?
Where do I know you from? You.
I've heard that name. But yeah, because we've chatted before. Fluff, you right. But yeah, Ayo Shiri emote spotted during Shizo's Donathon. Oh, Fluff, you right. But yeah, that's my favorite dish to present. Looks so yummy, I don't see pomegranate pomegranate dishes too often, which is a shame. It's a shame because pomegranate is so good. And you know what? It's one of the very few winter fruits, you know? It's one of the very few winter fruits, and it's just so good. It's so good. Hold on, let me turn my capture back on. There we go. There we go. Also, thank you for the 30 biddies. Thank you for the 30 biddies, Dustin. I really appreciate it. Neko Cap people and cooking almost reminds me of a certain series of games I looked at one day in my minus all the weird stuff in it. Yeah?
Gen Z is probably the most creative out of all the generation. You know, we grew up with social media. We're not actually using cookbooks like the boomers.
Anybody want a minute?
No, I'm writing the cookbooks now.
I'm a boomer, but that is not gonna hold me back. I am ready to come out.
I don't know. I don't know. Don't bust a hip, Granny.
Millennials all day. We gotta fight.
Can we start cooking yet?
Oh my God, is this happening? Is this them?
Oh my god.
I think they picked the most millennial, like, people ever.
Here we go.
They are walking stereotypes.
Season 14. Thank you. Welcome to the most famous kitchen anywhere in the world. The MasterChef kitchen.
If it's Gen Alpha, every single one of them would be eliminated day one.
The luckiest.
Hey, Gen Alpha and Gen Z are in heckin' MasterChef Junior. Well, Gen Z was, not anymore.
MasterChef has always been about finding outstanding amateur cooks. But honestly, what we've learned most after all these years is that no matter how old or young you are, you can still become America's next MasterChef. This is MasterChef Generations.
I use 60.
The big question is, which generation?
I use 60 something grams of flour to make this bread. I ain't saying it. I ain't saying it.
The kings and queens of flavor, who are
When
incredibly
Hollywood
wise
says to a
and understand
minority
cook
to
from
dress
well-known
with more
recipes,
spice, and we get
the
stereotypes. Fluff you right.
maybe it's the resourceful and incredibly independent Generation X.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, hold on. The independent and resourceful Generation X is because baby boomers had all the resources. And you know what? Gen X grew up with the parents who had all the resources. So they grew up with, like, all the benefits of, like, the post-World War II, like, boom. The economy boom. But none of the downsides. So they became the most entitled generation. If you go out in the wild and you see a Karen and stuff like that, you know, someone like really like laying it on to, oh no, gah.
Open-minded.
Okay, I'll hold that point.
Sophisticated millennials. Or will it be the ambitious? Most of my followers from TikTok.
Gen X is weird. Gen X is the cruelest of the generations.
No, whoever rises to the
No, you're
top
absolutely
will
right.
win the
Exactly.
title.
Like I was saying. Generation X grew up with the parents who had all of the resources, right? And you know, baby boomers, like they may be like,
Back in my day, you know, I walked to school like 10 miles uphill both ways.
but you know, I think that for the most part they are just stuck in the times, you know, because baby boomers, you know, what are they, like 80, 90 years old, maybe 100? I don't know. But if you go down to Gen X, like they had the parents who had all those resources and they ate those up because, you know, baby boomers are dying off. They're inheriting the resources and stuff like that. But because they grew up with them, because they didn't have to like have the sacrifice of World War II on their backs, it's, you know, because they didn't have the sacrifice of World War II on their backs, like, in World War, like going to war, um, they got to use all the resources willy-nilly and stuff like that. And because of that, I feel like they've become like the most entitled and the most like cruel generation. Because when you really get into the thick of it, it's not it's not millennials and it's not, Gen Z who are making like hostile architecture or like causing inflation by hoarding money, you know? In our generation is deal exactly. Also, welcome on in Crumpface. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. And what do we have for dinner? We are. They started with the best economy. We are starting with the worst economy.
MasterChef trophy.
Just got off work. It's all right. Oh, we haven't eaten anything yet. You haven't eaten. Get some food. Get some food. Millennials got shortchanged from not being able to obtain wealth. Worse for Gen Z. Yeah.
MasterChef apron.
You see, back when baby boomers were like, back when it was their time, and even and also Gen X, yeah, boomers and Gen X, they were the birth of the, quote unquote workplace family culture, and because of how cutthroat things have gotten, because of how cruel things have gotten, and everything becoming so much more like like intensely money centric, right? Instead of building that community around businesses, around like in supporting small businesses even too. Like that's why everything has become so much more transactional with millennials and Gen Z, you know? That's why you'll have like these trends on TikTok popping up about crashing out, like dumping whole trays of ice into the what's it called? Into the deep fryer at heckin' Wendy's before they skedaddle on out of there. No call, no show, they quit, bye. And you know what? You know what? I'm exactly like that too, because companies don't care about us the way the companies don't care about our generations as they did about their generations.
In the auditions, as always,
Older millennials had a bit more time to get houses. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Flavor, technique, and of course plating.
Look at my student debt too and crying from the insane grades and college fronts I got in. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, everyone. I'm not gonna. Sorry to keep pausing. Sorry to keep pausing because I just started. But I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I might do an event like in. I might do an event to see if I can get myself out of debt. Like it will be a mass. It will be a massive leap. Like I'm not gonna lie, everyone. I don't think I would be able to do it. I don't think I'd be able to do it at my current size. But, it's worth a try, I suppose. It's worth a try. Making sure that everything is like fun, making sure there's plenty of events stacked up and stuff. Unfortunately, your boy has a lot of debt, especially for a 24-year-old. Gah, gah. How much? Well, there's 7.5 grand left on my Jeep. And then there's like 10 grand for college. So that's 17. And then miscellaneous debts. I'd say like 7,000. So like 32,000. Unfortunately, a lot of it could have been avoided. So when I was a kid, I ended up getting into a car crash and stuff like that, right? And so I had this massive 34,000. So I had this massive car crash when I was growing up, and I had this college fund set aside, right? And so if I had that, everything would have been fine. If I had the college money that I was entitled to because of this car crash, I would have been set, because that would have been able to cover both my car and the amount of college I went to, right? And I would not have any of that debt. I would have been perfectly fine. However, everyone. Bad heckin' parent moment again. That was for the most part, stolen from me by my parents. So, blah. Blah. So, your boy had to just raw dog life without it. We need to start somewhere. That's true. That's true. I don't know. Like I said, 34,000 would be a stretch. That's for sure. I don't know. What could I even give you guys for for the $34,000 like milestone? Because that's just for like the debts. I don't know.
Tonight
I don't know.
is the millennials.
My parents are Gen X and my mom is really understanding, but my dad is more of a bury your head in the sand type of person. Exactly, and it's that it's that like bury your head in the sand mentality. Like while other like Gen Xers are making the decisions that everything keeps like going downhill, you know?
This very show. Now, if you
Like
want to
close
sponsor
my
your
eyes and nothing else exists other than what I have. Got mine, fluff you.
And tonight, we're bringing in a very special fourth guest judge from your generation.
She's been
Hey yo,
on the
Thick
board
Mothman, welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope you're having a sweet, wonderful day and love you have for dinner.
best-selling author of 3 amazing
Oh, so what you
cookbooks.
pleading for? What you pleading for?
Priya Krishna, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we went on a bit of a tangent there, huh?
So good to see you. Welcome.
Telling Gen X that they have become their parents is instant rage. Oh, that's fair. That's completely fair.
These are happy tears, Gordon.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. That was instant rage bait for me too. That was instant rage bait for me too. Because okay, my dad was like a raging alcoholic and stuff like that. Did lots of drugs and stuff. And so when my parents got divorced, my mom, she's traumatized. She's traumatized from her stuff, but she's taken that out on me and my sister and stuff. However, for me, she would always say, "You're acting just like your dad," and I'm just like, "Oh, you son of a ooh." What the fluff?
What is the
Oh, my tab just crashed. Hold on.
millennials from a food perspective?
I think we're not afraid to
Oh,
innovate. We're
nope,
not
there we go.
afraid to throw the rule book out. We're moving food in a new, exciting direction.
I'm always
I am
pleading. You know what?
surprised for
Understandable.
the
Understandable.
Can you tell?
Oh, you're just getting off work. What you having for dinner?
Listen carefully. Tonight you have 45 minutes to cook us your signature dish. We'll see you in the rest.
I'm gonna watch a movie with the boy before bed. Let me know who the stand is for the season later. Okay, I got you. And you're probably gonna choose the person I hate the most as the MVP, huh?
Very exciting, guys.
Steak and eggs. Yo, very nice, very nice.
To have you here.
It is amazing to be here. I've been watching this show since high school.
To be fair, to my dad, he also believed
I
the
think it's one of the most exciting seasons because of the theme that
Anunnaki
generations are gonna
are
create.
coming to Earth. What the fluff is that? My mother does that when she wants to fight, but she will basically say anything to get at someone.
What are we looking for? And what is the standard?
Like I said, there's a reason why I don't talk to my mom. There's a reason why I don't talk to my
We
mom.
expect ample use of gadgets like air fryers, and we really are a generation of.
And chow for meow now, chow for meow.
My goodness me, we're going to see some magic. Millennial magic.
Oh, aliens. Okay, I get ya.
Oh, let's go buy this wine in here. My name is Jeet. I am 32 years
Psychic
old from Portland,
aliens.
Oregon. I grew up in New Delhi with a lot of North Indian flavors.
Yeah.
But after
I'm not gonna lie, it makes a lot more sense why I'm the mediator most of the time now.
He's got a lot of Middle Eastern food that he's grown up with, and all those different
God,
cultures.
I love
and
Middle
foods
Eastern
and
food.
flavors Is what I'm trying to put together on a plate.
Talked to her about
Rockin' and rollin'.
I talked to her about I dissing
Excited to be
myself
here
the last
today.
few years. Made me
I
realize
am
how
a
bad it was.
food
It's
master
same
chef.
though, right?
Boom.
Same
I
though.
play MasterChef every day, and he's Gordon.
So pretty. Come on. Come on.
We're apparently aliens that visit us in the ancient times. Oh, are you talking like built the pyramid kinds of aliens?
Right. The energy's incredible.
Oh my god, amazing.
Good evening. How are you?
People don't realize they're peasants 90% of the time, despite having folks believe exactly.
Now, tell us this, what are you doing?
I'm making
If I
some
remember right,
crispy
yeah,
vegetable
never
dumplings.
heard of
I'm
them.
gonna
Never
fill
heard of
them
them.
with, carrot halwa and,
Okay, those ones. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and condensed milk right there,
That's
which
it. I'm lucky I didn't have to deal with that,
This is a traditional
but I
dish,
did
right?
have to
Not
deal
with
with my
some
mom's
garlic.
ex, and one of them,
it's
my
a
mom
very common
moved to West Bend and gave me separation anxiety. Ugh, yeah.
Can often be too sweet.
Absolutely.
Low key want them to
Anything
come
that's
back.
for
They'd
doubt,
set things right.
from the creaminess
The
of
psychic
stuffing.
aliens would set things right.
Twist on this thing.
So instead of serving it traditionally, I'm turning them into little bite-sized dumplings. Secondly, I'm gonna air fry them.
Is that a millennial thing now?
That's the most millennial thing ever, isn't it?
There we go. There
I
we
love
go.
Just under 20 minutes to go,
Thank you,
right?
chef. Thank you. Thank you.
It's weird that they're doing all of these like at the same time.
What do you think, guys?
It looks pretty good. Carrots look good.
So with my dish, one of the main things that I know
Gotta go show them the Bass Pro Shop pyramid. That's insane. The heckin' Bass Pro Shop pyramid is where me and the boys are gonna meet up, like when we start gearing up for Armageddon. One day.
What I want the judges to see
Feel called out about the air fryer.
that is Jeep.
I mean, to be fair, if you've already had the air fryer, you already passed the millennial or Gen Z initiation.
They have made crispy rice paper dumplings.
Everyone, do you have an air fryer?
Stuffed with carrot halwa and rubri, which is a sweetened, thickened.
I want to meet my friends at Mothman. But I couldn't see why.
As you know, I'm a big lover of Indian cuisine. And
I didn't even know that there was a Mothman. I mean, to be fair, there's probably also a Bigfoot Fest now I think about it, huh?
It's as delicious as it is interesting to look at.
Thank you.
I got one last year. Let's go.
How long were they in the air fryer for?
About 5 minutes.
So air is the new oil.
Yeah. My air fryer is with me, Mom. She needs it. Also fair.
Okay, Jeet, so in order for you to get one of those coveted aprons, you're gonna need 3 yeses from us judges.
Every September in Point Pleasant.
Delicious. And really delicious. It's a treat. And it's not as sweet as you thought it was going to be. So it's a celebration, and I think more than anything, I taste the sentiment. But then the confidence of crossing over and turning it into a dumpling. For me, yeah, 100% yes.
100%.
It takes guts to cook.
Hey, yo, welcome on in, Super Blink. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. What we have for dinner? And no, Suba is no longer here. He ended up... Okay, we're just moving on to season 11. And, Suba made it to number 6. He made it to top 6.
One more in order to get your hands on that apron.
Yes, chef.
Now, for me, it's very hard to overlook the gumminess of that wrapper. I'm sorry.
Huh?
It detracts from the interesting elements that you stuffed it with. So, for me, it's a no. I'm sorry.
That's 2 yeses and 1 no. The fate lies in Joe's hands.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. I know you're a stickler.
Like, I don't even know what to say.
Come on, Joe. Let her pass. Joe, let her pass. I see who won. Dorian won. Also, look, yeah, like I said, welcome on in. How are you doing? What have you had for dinner?
That's 2 yeses and 1 no.
Credit to Mama Jasper. She's master quick roasted garlic and potatoes. Let's go.
Like, I don't even know what to say. So I'm only gonna say one thing.
You said like several so far.
Yes.
There we go.
It's delicious. Come here.
Oh my God.
Put this on. It was great.
Let's
Never tasted anything
go.
like it. Amazing.
Delicious.
Quintessential millennial.
Quintessential millennial.
Thank you, guys.
In true
Makes
millennial
sense. I
style.
thought she was pretty good. Yeah, the only reason why Nick lost though is because he undercooked one of his fishes in like the very last moments of MasterChef season 10. Like, bro got straight up artistic with it.
I'm just
Like, he served it on a book. I knew she was strong when she carried Suba early on. She was not afraid to yell. She was not afraid to, like, push. She was not afraid to command.
4 remaining.
A great start.
And see, that's what I was saying. That's what you need to have, like, in, like, the commercial kitchen. If Suba won and he was in one of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants, it would be a disaster.
So I'm a kitchen witch, and basically what that means is just like I mix my herbs and spices and I put my energy into my work, I do the same thing in the kitchen. I put, my positive, like, happy energy into it, and that's what makes it taste so good. It's magic.
Huh, she's a baker. She's a good winner, she was. I did not like the book from Nick's perspective. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Honestly, if it were like a square plate with like book print on it, I think that would have been better.
What is that?
This is vegan chicken roulade. It's a soy-based, and I'm using it kind of like a ground meat.
Do you eat vegan normally? Is that your deal?
Yes. So I'm showing people that it's not just rabbit food and salads, and you can be creative.
Is this mom?
Grandma and
I love it. We'll let you cast
But also,
your
did the
last
judges
vote.
not like not like the direction he was going to? He made a dish reminiscent of a smell. Gordon didn't like it. Gordon didn't like it.
This is what I love to do.
Okay, so Gordon didn't like the vibe. Heckin', what's his name? What's his name? Didn't like that. It was like, of course, raw, because he was the one who got the raw fish, and Joe absolutely loved it.
I didn't bring grandma on her first flight ever. Okay?
I'm back after a long time. Are we on a different season? Yes, we are. We are in season 11 now, and Dorian won last time.
What in there? What?
Huh?
Was that a candle?
No, this is sage. We need to cleanse the energy.
Cleanse the what?
The thing about our generation, we're into witch stuff.
Come on, guys. Madame, this is a competition. Halloween is long gone.
Please give us your name and what you've created on that beautiful.
Bruh. Joe's the only one who liked it? No, wow, no wonder it was bad. Bruh.
The anticipation is killing me.
Let's eat.
Exactly.
Wow. Right, visuals. Listen, it's hard to say that looks like roulade.
It's looking like it's gonna be a little dry and chalky, but the vegetables look good, so let's see. I'm keeping an open mind.
Shall we? Right, what's in the middle here?
Spinach and artichoke and vegan cream cheese.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna need 3 yeses in order to garner an apron. We're gonna start with Chef Gordon.
Oh dear. I'm desperate
Oh, dear.
to maybe cast a spell on my palate to help it taste better. It tastes strange and a sponge texture like no other. I love your spirit and the energy.
Oh,
but
no.
I'm not in love with your food. Lacey, I'm sorry. That's a no from me.
Look, I like you, but for me,
You do not like her.
Mark, it's not cooked properly.
Also,
for me,
Zad, welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope you're having a sweet, wonderful day. And what do we have for dinner?
So sadly, that's
Not gonna lie, that was an excellent summary of his taste. My washer stopped halfway through my washing, and I didn't realize, so my clothes are still drying. Oh no! I had pizza. Hey, yo, what kind of pizza?
They weren't ready for the witch.
They're not ready for the kitchen witch.
No, they're not ready.
I'll give them another season to think
Let
about
it
it.
brew.
That one was like tough to swallow.
That's one of the worst dishes I ever tasted.
Bruh. Stuffed crust cheese. Ayo, I knew you were cultured the moment you followed. I knew you were cultured the moment you followed. Also, if calling you round face kitty is weird, I'll stop. No, you're good. You're good.
We repping the capital. I'm an attorney by day, and I'm gonna make Gordon food that he cannot object to. I pride myself on being a smart, sharp attorney, but food feeds my soul while the law feeds my mind.
The law.
Good.
Good evening. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Now, first name, where you from, and who you with?
Kamei, I'm from Washington, D.C. This is my father, Jean, and this is my wife, Emily.
Welcome, Emily. Welcome, Dad.
We are recently married after 11 years together a month ago, and we postponed our honeymoon to be on MasterChef.
Hold on a minute. You postponed the honeymoon?
We did. We're here.
Dang.
That's a huge sacrifice.
That's a small sacrifice. We'll celebrate when I win.
Love that. Tell us about the dish.
Dang, okay.
So we have a Haitian-inspired
Good
salad.
energy,
So
good
we have a
energy.
pickled cabbage called pickles. This is usually stewed in a
Gosh, I love watching this show because
for spicy
even though
curry,
I
I'm
know
doing a little
I
bit
know
of
the
beef
bare
chuck
minimum
version.
about
It's gonna
cooking,
be
it's still so
delicious. You're gonna
entertaining.
love it.
You see,
A millennial twist on it.
one of the big things that I don't like about the show is that they make simple dishes like souffle or heckin' like what was it? What was the other one? Risotto. Like seem like this big, massive, insurmountable challenge when it is super simple. It is super simple, super easy, you know? Which is why in my cookbooks I try to make things as easy as possible to understand and make it more approachable. You know, accessibility is the #1 thing I like to go for. Just make the creamy rice a little, bro. Exactly.
It would confirm that I'm more than just a great attorney. I'm also an incredible cook. My name is Kame. I am an attorney for the federal government, and what we have here is a Haitian-inspired snapper fillet with a jasmine rice and peas, a spicy tomato sauce, and a side
It
of
doesn't
pickled
really
cabbage
look
that we
like there's
call
much in the
It smells
rice.
delicious.
How much would a woodchuck chuck for woodchuck who
May
chuck
we
wood?
approach the bench?
Yo, look him on up.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Right.
Huh?
Look him on in, lubed up grandpa.
Simple. However, I'm glad
Grandpa,
cook
why are you,
fish beautifully.
Grandpa,
Simply
why you got the
clear.
baby oil?
And so, how long was fish cooked for?
Look, on in. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. And what will you have for dinner tonight?
Popped it in the oven to
Cooking
make
becomes
sure
insanely
the
easy.
center
Exactly.
was cooked.
Oh, Nico, I have to cook for my family tomorrow. What's something really easy to make?
Hold on. Please, I'll start with you.
What do they like? What do they
I
like?
think this is a beautiful exercise in how to use herbs and citrus and spice. That is so delicious.
So good.
I mean, I love that kind of heat, and it's just so loaded with
Oh,
flavor.
speaking of risotto, it's been a while, but one of my favorite dishes is to make a crawfish risotto.
For me, I
I've never actually had
loved
crawfish
every
before.
component of this dish. I thought the fish was beautifully cooked.
God,
I
there's
loved
there's
the
a
sauce,
there's like
the
a
depth of
crab place,
flavor,
like there's
the
a
extra
seafood boil place near me.
2 years.
Honestly, I would love to go, but they're just so
Or put
expensive.
yourself on apron. Joe.
I'm back
The
there.
problem with this
Welcome
dish
back,
is
Shadow
there is a
Princess. How are you
consistent
doing?
mistake through every component of it, which is
I have to
lack
go
of
for myself tomorrow. I
Salt
think
is
I'll just make boiled
amplified.
water. No, you need proper food. And welcome on in, Jimmy J. Schultz. How are you doing? And what do you have for dinner?
It's a no.
Thank you for the feedback.
The mother fluffer with the weird
Want to know.
patterned shirt.
I'm gonna be honest. Okay. The fish look
What
like
about
it's
'em?
gonna get all elevated and then
That's the
just
one
dumped
touching
on
dish.
a huge
Okay,
plate of
okay.
rice.
I get ya. I get ya.
Oh, it's a tough one.
Mm-hmm. I have so many questions about that username, but it's peak. Do you have a risotto recipe in your coming book? I have a risotto recipe in my first book, even. But I do have more. I do have more coming.
I'm repping the millennial generation. I have an apron. I'm setting the bar high. Now I'm going for the top. I'm gonna be the master chef.
That's right.
She's not gonna be the master chef.
But she seems like someone who takes feedback.
Totally.
Two
The
aprons
seafood
gone
one,
and
yeah.
to give.
Wait, Kenosis, do you have my cookbook? Hey, when you go out the door, pretend to be sad. Yeah, yeah. Classic MasterChef, classic Gordon Ramsay. Pork chops, scalloped potatoes, and grilled carrots. That sounds so good.
So I'm happy to be a millennial. Him making deep fried salmon croquettes.
I do.
And
Oh,
think this is
I meant
probably the most
kenosis.
millennial dish you can make.
Canonis.
There we go. That's what I like to hear. Sizzle, sizzle.
Yeah, I bought it a while ago.
Oh, beautiful toy.
Honestly, you probably bought it while I was streaming it. God, I've just been so busy lately. Trying to like make the next book and promo. I've just been forgetting things. I've just been forgetting so many things.
So good to see you.
So good to see you. My goodness. I'm Tori. I'm a high school English teacher. And I made deep
Hey, you said
fried
my name right for the first time.
White croquette.
Blah blah blah.
You grow up in the kitchen, you watch your
I see.
mother,
So the
you
last few
listen to
times I
your
made
mother.
pasta and meat
However,
sauce with
you're
the
eager
pasta
to try new
frozen
things,
meatballs,
YouTube at your
Spanish rice with
fingertips, you
beans.
just become a little more adventurous.
Right, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow.
I mean, you
Officially,
could
it
you
looks
could
like
make
there was such a
shawarma
fantastic
plates
going on with
with Saudi
pure
rice.
I have to say, this doesn't feel super millennial to me. The swoosh seems very 90s, but I feel like the creativity is all
How do you-
millennial. So
The 90s is millennial.
let's see how they taste.
The 90s belong to the millennials.
You know, Tori, it tastes as quirky as it looks.
What's a
When you
shawarma
have
plate?
something like
A
this, which is in
hold
essence kind of a
on,
finger
hold on,
food,
hold on, hold on.
this
We in
is
ads, we in
still
ads, we in
puree.
ads. Okay, we gotta wait, we got them ads. Like I said, the most irritating, okay, so for people who are subscribers and stuff like that, the most irritating thing is that I can't actually see that all of you are in ads. Like, it mostly shows after you're back, pretty much. That's annoying, that's so annoying. 50 seconds left, okay, let me take a sip of my pop. There we go. Hold on, let me am I able to dismiss this? Okay, I can do that. Okay, I'm in ads, so I can't see the response, but I think shawarma plates is a really good idea. Looked it up, and it looks like and tasty. Yee, hold on. You're almost back. You're almost back. I'll explain it. I'll explain it then. I'll explain it then. Jeez. Bum 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 bum. All right. Should be back right around now, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so okay, yeah, ads are over. Okay, so basically what a shawarma plate is it's a mix of things. It's a mix of things. So a shawarma usually comes with like a little bit of a salad in it, a meat it's usually like thin slice off of a kebab. It doesn't need to be though. That's just a traditional way of doing it. And with bread with a like bread like a pita wrap and like a sauce. However, what I'm talking about is like a shawarma plate. So Saudi rice, like maybe doner chicken, and actually, Plink, do you have my cookbook? Do you have my cookbook? Because all the recipes that I'm talking about are in the cookbook as well. I'm pretty sure you do. No, I don't. Okay, never mind. But basically, you'll make like a small like shepherd salad, right? Which is cucumbers, radish, parsley, mint, lemon juice, extra virgin olive oil, and salt. And then you'll toss that together, put that on the plate, and then you'll make a rice with saffron, black pepper, let's see, clove, ginger, paprika, a little bit of cardamom and black lime. Am I missing anything? That should be the most important stuff. Oh, and turmeric. And then about half of that of salt in with the rice, and it has to be a long grain rice like basmati. I had to look up at my rice collection. It has to be a long grain rice like basmati, and then you'll just pour chicken stock into there, so you'll be imbuing flavor into it instead of just water, right? And so you'll put that on the plate. You'll get pita. You'll grill that. You'll put that on the plate, and then you'll make a yogurt sauce with the you'll make a yogurt sauce with Turkish red pepper paste, Greek yogurt, extra virgin olive oil, lemon juice, mint, parsley, and mint, parsley, what's it called? Cumin and sumac, right? Excuse me. You'll blend that together, and then you'll marinate the chicken in that overnight. And then you'll just grill that and put that on the plate. And then you'll make that exact same thing, almost that exact same thing. Actually, no, make that exact same thing, and then you'll make that into a sauce and just drizzle it all over the plate. So you'll have this whole heckin' vibrant plate of ready to eat heckin' Middle Eastern cuisine, and it's so good. And honestly, because it's so filling, because it's so heavy, you won't have people coming back asking for seconds, but they will be happy and full when they leave, you know? It's great stuff. It's great stuff. And if you want to be like a little extra, you can also put a couple of like pomegranate seeds all over it, or like some pomegranate molasses. That would also help.
Has no place being on the plate. It just kind of seems off and disjointed. I'm sorry, for me, it's going to be a no.
Okay.
I like the flashness of your presentation,
Thank you.
but the croquettes are very dense. It's just like flaked salmon rolled in sweet cornmeal.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry. For me, it's a no.
No.
That's two no's, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, it was February 20th when I got your book, and yeah, you were streaming at the time. I think you may have been building a wall of logs in the forest. I wonder if that was the first time I saw you stream. If not, it was among the first time. Probably amongst the first time. I think I might rewatch that part of the VOD. You know what, Plank? You know what, Plank is for family, right? Plink, it's for family, right?
Represent with that fish sauce.
Also, welcome on in, King Bubbleguts. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day and what have you had for dinner? Hold on. Okay. Let me go over to studio mode. Just make sure this is done. Because for some reason you're showing up over there. Wait, hold on. Plink, send me a DM. Send me a DM. Because I can't seem to find you because everything is heckin'. Okay, there we go. Where is it? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's under Fluff Amazon. There you go. That will take a while. That'll take a little bit. That'll take a little bit. Okay. Show back on. Biotech manager, racks the shotgun book.
What kind of biotech?
There you go. You have the ebook version of the first cookbook.
Growing up, we were really poor. All we had was food, love, and enjoying what we have, even though we didn't have much.
Sounds very tasty and also complicated. A little bit, a little bit. There's a lot of moving components. There's a lot of moving things, but that's also the thing I really love about Middle Eastern cuisine. It's just building on flavor, on flavor, on flavor, on flavor. And that's like the core of what I do. It's like the core of what I do. Thank you so much. No problem, no problem.
Everybody ran away.
Let's go. You can do it.
As a kid, I was ashamed. But now, I want everybody in the
Prime's a
world
flavor for it.
Please be specific.
Food is.
Hi, chefs.
Welcome.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
You're good.
Hi, my name is Steve.
That's
This
a
is
full
Vietnamese
plate.
treat called bun sao with marinated pork, shrimp.
On the side is fish sauce vinaigrette with fresh herbs.
Also, thank you for the snack and the sip.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a refugee and immigrant, and my dad brought over, 8 people with $20 in his pocket. He is the strongest man in the world. My father passed away in 2014. This is one of his favorite dishes that my mom used to make. So this reminds me of him.
Wow.
Your passion is so apparent, and it really just like seeps.
Bro
through
is
you.
giving it all he got with this one. With this one. Oh no, poor guy is going to get wrecked. Or girl, I don't know what exact his gender. Mayhaps. Also, welcome on in, Cotton Candy. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling so wonderful day and what we have for dinner.
Please get some pickles. Please dip and take a bite.
I'm gonna dip.
It's like a little
Wait, how did you go from chef to voice acting? What you mean?
I love Vietnamese food and the herbs, the freshness.
Like, how did I start controlling my voice like that?
Beautiful homage to your dad. It's a yes.
Let me tell you, the magic of this is the crepe for me. The level of difficulty to get that fluffy and then still be able to have the integrity to hold all the ingredients. So for me, it's a yes.
Very nice.
Okay, see, that's 2 yeses. You need
All the voices.
to get your hands on that apron.
It's very simple, you see. It's very simple, you see. Hold
It's a
on.
little difficult for me.
Pause. It's very simple. I did not have friends growing up, so I talked to myself a lot. Everyone, if we were two young kibby cats, would you be my friend? Would you be my friend?
I love the story.
For real though, I just talk to myself a lot. I just talk to myself a lot when I was growing up.
Things wrong with the dish. The shrimp are not
By meowing on the internet for money, exactly.
The crepe. So I'm gonna say
Voice acting's hell of a drug.
Of my colleague Gordon.
I've been to Vietnam multiple occasions. The cooling agents are there with the mint. It's certainly got the sour and the sweet, but it's missing the heat. It's so hard.
Gordon's gonna let him in. Gordon's gonna let him in. He sees the potential. I actually made a point to befriending lonely kids because they were always really loyal friends. That's true. That's true. You know what? They were very loyal friends as long as you got to them and befriended them before they ended up being brainwashed by Andrew Tate content. For real though.
Your father would be very proud.
I'm getting emotional right now.
See, I learned how to ride a bike to meet other kids in the hood. That's fair, that's fair. I knew it. I knew he would make it.
Oh, this means the world to you. This is crazy. So all the immigrant kids, don't give up. Keep kicking down those doors.
That's right.
Vietnamese
Kick down them doors the American way.
You know what, Gordon? I'm glad.
Okay, Neko, your cookbook is fluff and amazing, perfect for someone who has no experience. Just you wait, the next cookbook is even more user-friendly. It's even more user-friendly. Not gonna lie, the answer Neko gave is a little bit too depressing, and unfortunately it tracks. Casually trauma dumps. Okay, okay. There was also a voice I really liked. Growing up, so my parents really liked the show Friends, right? I'm not gonna lie, the show would be so much better if they got rid of the laugh tracks. Not gonna lie. Like, once someone pointed out how much they use that same laugh track, like, it became so much less funny. Anyways. So, I really loved Joey Tribbiani as my favorite character, right? Like, I liked Ross in the beginning, but then he became very, pathetic and, kind of nice guy coded, in the bad way, of course, and, very manipulative. I didn't like that. But Joey was a pretty consistent character. I really loved that about him. And I always loved how he said,
"Hey, how you doing?"
And I can't really do his voice anymore. But I just kept trying to like do different things with my voice, like kind of trying to modulate it on the fly and stuff. And I was able to do it at one point. I can't really do it anymore because I haven't been doing it. But yeah, that's also how I got into like doing deep voices and stuff like that.
And then, eventually going all the way down low. You know how it is.
Ingredients did not really taste good. So this dish really represents taking simple, bland ingredients and turning it into something delicious.
Not gonna lie, I would love to write the biography of Neko because of the stories he'll give us. It would be gold. Hey, like I said, I may have been a traumatized kid, but at least it makes for good content. Makes for good content stories later.
They have to go and pursue their dreams and to really believe in them. I just want to be an inspiration.
You got this. 30 seconds.
Ooh, that looks nice. A little bit dry though. Like, I know she put it in a ramekin, but I feel like the dish would have been better if she splashed it over, or not splashed, like drizzled it over.
Pursuing my dream was not really something I could do. This is really the first time I'm doing something for myself and just really going after what I want.
Welcome.
Hi. Thank you. Hello. My name is Anna, and I'm a tax director.
Oh no, a tax director, no.
Potato puree, pickled beets, Brussels sprouts, and red wine butter sauce.
All right, let's do it.
Like I said, it would look, presentation-wise, it would look so much better
That's
if...
very millennial.
Never mind.
This looks like something I would be served in a very high-end restaurant. A lot of really beautiful pops of color.
Thank you so much.
I hope this tax director gets in so he can see her face. Jeez! You know what? Diabolical. But I respect that.
Duck's hard to get right in 45 minutes, but tonight you've absolutely nailed it. It tastes as good as it looks. There's so many exciting colours and flavours, but don't flood the plate with so much sauce. However,
I love it,
it is
yeah.
an absolute resounding yes from me.
Taxes.
I agree with Chef
God,
Gordon.
I
It's
really
very
wish I didn't have to
innovative with the
pay
sauce,
taxes.
But that's a small note. At the end
I'm
of
like
the day, you did a
Catboy.
lot
I'm
to
not
do this
meant to pay
really well. And
taxes.
for me,
I just meow on the
yes.
internet for monies.
That's 2 yeses. You need 3.
I do need 3.
This is a dish you could see in a restaurant, any restaurant that I own. The duck is cooked perfectly. Disagree, I think it's the right amount of sauce. I think there are 3 certainties in life. Death, taxes, and you getting an apron right now.
Okay, that was smooth. Okay, Joe, don't get full of yourself. Don't get full of yourself, but that was smooth. Okay.
Thank you so much.
I need to find one more thing before sending mine in. Understandable, understandable.
I'm super stoked to, wear this apron for my children. So that they can see if they put enough time and effort, they can achieve anything they want.
This is finale worthy dish. We haven't even started.
Dang.
yet, so
This is someone who could go all the way.
Yeah.
Don't make me cheer for a tax director. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
I'm representing the millennials, the best generation, hands down. Millennials know how to learn, they know how to innovate, and they know how to listen. When I'm in the
Wait, hold on. Do they have Gen Z in here?
Looks beautiful, Michael. Growing up in New Jersey, my style of cooking.
Hey yo, where's Nap? Where's Nap? We got one of your Jersey peeps around here. To be fair, taxes aren't as bad as insurance. You know what? That's fair. I would rather pay taxes than pay insurance. Like, I would rather pay higher taxes at a reasonable rate than pay for both of them and have one, like, have a good amount of a chance to not even pay for what I'm going there for, you know?
Sauteed spinach and roasted red peppers and finished with the basil oil.
Why this dish?
Heckin' insurance companies will go to extreme lengths just to make sure they don't have to pay out.
you've taken a lot in 45 minutes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Does he cook like this at home?
Ooh, he's Russian. He's Russian.
Thank you, chef.
Just taste everything. Make sure it comes together.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
Good. Good luck.
Okay, he's moving like a chef. He's moving like a chef. Everyone, this is what I wanted to see out of Suba. This is what I wanted to see out of Suba, but no.
Her would watch MasterChef together all the time.
In a socialist state, taxes would pay for universal health care. They just pay for.
Sadly, she passed away earlier this year.
No, our taxes just go to pay for bombing other countries.
Telling me that, like, Mike, you got this. Yeah.
1 minute. Oh yeah.
I was debating on whether I should say that or not. I'm not gonna lie.
How much money? 4, 3, 2,
God, everyone, I want a heckin' stand mixer. I need to get a stand mixer, I swear.
So my name's Michael, and today I made for you herb goat cheese ravioli with the tomato cream sauce with sauteed.
Wait, he made ravioli in that time?
With the basil oil. Me and my mom love to eat Italian food together. It's one of her favorites.
I pay so much for insurance only to still have to pay a deductible. Exactly.
My mom sadly passed away at the beginning of this year.
Ravioli, what's in the pocket, Oli?
She had
Nothing's in my
cancer.
pocket. Nothing's in my pocket.
Being here is
Because the U.S. is a shining example of why capitalism is a plague on humanity.
me and her used to watch this
I just want to be a catboy. I just want to cook and meow all day on stream. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask?
And now I'm standing here.
You took a big part of your heart and put it on a plate today for us to try.
I did. And I hope you
We need to make this man's master chef.
Shall we take a look?
We need to make this man's master chef right here.
Visually, it's beautiful. I love the colours and the freshness. It's not doused in a cream sauce. It's showing it off for all the right reasons. So, yeah, let's hope it tastes as good as it looks.
Yes, chef.
So let's see. We're gonna see if the pasta's cooked through. No, it looks right. Nice proportion of filling to pasta. The pasta's thin. Shall we try it?
Come on, let him in. Let him in.
I feel like with
Who's your favorite so far?
made by
Him.
scratch,
This guy right here.
yummy, could taste like plain food. This really worked for me. I thought it tasted fresh and bright and not too heavy.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, the heckin' subtitles are throwing me off because they're so off balance. Also, thank you for the lurk.
Pasta's cooked beautifully. But be careful with the garnish underneath because it's lacking seasoning.
Yes, chef.
I have to remind myself you're an amateur. So,
Jeez.
for me, I'm a yes.
One yes?
Confidence.
Come on, get that Jersey representation.
But you need 3 yeses to get that apron tonight. Joe?
I'm not sure what I taste more in this dish. An amateur cook who has an ability to take this kind of cooking to the next level. Or this incredible love that comes through a dish that you cooked with your mother. And I think it's both of those things. So for me, it's a yes.
He's got potential. He's got potential.
Michael, that was a definite yes.
Michael. Okay, Michael is my favorite so far.
On your t-shirt, you gotta cover that thing up. Come on, buddy.
Keep that millennial courage going and keep on cooking
Let's
like
go.
fearless and bold.
Absolutely, I will. This means everything to me, getting these 4 yeses. My mom
Blah blah
would be
blah.
over the moon,
I'm so glad. I'm so glad he made it.
This is something I've been working for so long, and it finally just happened, and I almost can't believe that it just did.
What an amazing night.
Incredible.
I didn't know they were going to be that good.
And
So,
only gonna get better.
which generation is going to land this thing?
Millennials, without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Convinced, especially after today.
You're just cheering for the home team.
It was so amazing to have you.
Hey yo, Google Docu, welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day and we'll be out for dinner tonight.
Time, the auditions continue with the baby boomers.
No, 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 no.
Lydia Bastianic.
As more home cooks compete,
I'm a baby bloomer, blooming in the kitchen now. I smell something. Is that okay?
You burn the village.
These recipes that we're cooking are from Heritage Cooks.
I want to show them what the old folks can do.
for a coveted white apron.
The chicken, crispy, and the flavor is excellent.
The dish is good. I like you. I like the energy.
This is a perfectly executed dish for children.
Ooh. Jeez.
One potato, two potato.
One potato, two potato. I forgot about this outro. What the fluff? That's the only thing boomers are gonna be booming in the kitchen is on fire. Exactly. Exactly. I see Gen Z. I see the Gen Z sign, but I don't know when this is aired. Okay, last one. This one should have been 2021. Yeah, this one should have been 2021, because last one was 2020. Because it was filmed in 2019. Because all of them are like a year behind. Okay, everyone. Your boy is starting to get a little heckin' eepy. So you know what? I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. We went a little bit